have to keep moving. You can't stay in the intersection.
Victory for Israel. Down with Hamas. Victory for Israel. Down with Hamas. Victory for Israel. Lucha, lucha, Palestina. Win. Viva, viva. Lucha, lucha, Palestina. Viva, viva, lucha, lucha, Palestina. Palestina, Palestina. Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Introduce yourself and your background and what brings you to Israel is a righteous state!
Tahia. I'm with the Shut-It-Down for Palestine Coalition. I'm an organizer and an activist in full solidarity with Palestinian liberation.
And what is your thoughts on the recent
Free Palestine!
This encampment at the
Yeah.
the new school we're now seeing at NYU this morning?
Free Palestine!
Public sentiment among younger college students.
Yeah.
Free Palestine!
We think it's absolutely incredible that the students around the nation and around the world are showing such bravery and courageousness in this moment, that they are here sacrificing their time, their energy, and also careers and their grades and things like that at risk. The students here are joining a historical legacy of student movements for liberation movements around the world, from South Africa to Vietnam. And so I think it's incredible. The energy is so high, and we see that it's not just here in Columbia, it's at NYU, it's at the new school, it's growing, and it's only going to continue to grow. It's an absolute shame that the NYPD that claims to be here for community safety is actually just following the calls and the heeds of Columbia University. The student encampment has been nothing but peaceful. It's been nothing but beautiful. It's been nothing but a sign of community care and what does it look like for students to peacefully demonstrate and show how they feel against their university and their university's divestment and their financial not transparency. And so it's an absolute shame that the NYPD here is arresting minors. The NYPD is here breaking down an extremely peaceful movement.
And when you see the other side of the protesters, what's your reaction when you see the protesters for the other side?
They can do what they need to do. We know that here we stand with the world. The world stands with Palestine right now. The students are on the right side of history. We are on the right side of history. Millions around the world are on the streets every single day for Palestine. In the United States, we have not had a single day of rest for the war criminals that are funding this genocide, that are complicit in war all around the world and against the Palestinians. And so we're just on the right side of history. It's extremely clear. Look, we have hundreds of us here, and we had over 500,000 people in historic marches in Washington, D.C. We had 40,000 people on the streets in New York, multiple weekends in March. Every single day since October, and for 75 years now. So we're on the right side of history. I think people can do what they want to.
Now, keep it hyper-local. What are you going to take to resolve this crisis on Columbia University and campuses across the country now what do you organization and the students would like to see? What would you like
I think that's a question to ask students directly who are in the encampments, and Columbia students who are organizing this.
But
generally, it's for the university to meet the demands of the students. There's historic legacy of students fighting for divestments of the university, of full financial transparency of where Columbia's funds are going. And so the students are joining that long legacy. I mean, we're here until our demands are met. That I know for them, that I know for us. We're here who are in the struggle for Palestine until our demands are met across the board. The Shut It Down for Palestine Coalition is over 30 organizations here in New York City, across the nation and across the world, from various sectors of society: healthcare, labor, students, educators, artists, tech workers, people from all sectors of society who see the way that our lives connect with the genocide happening against Palestinians, and that on how the U.S. is directly complicit in this genocide. And so we are a long, big organization. Our convening organizations are the Palestinian Youth Movement, Al-Awda, the Anti-Coalition, Palestinian-led organizations. Every single every single Monday night at the People's Forum, we have volunteer meetings at 6:30 p.m. where hundreds of us gather to see how does this week continue the momentum for a free Palestine, whether that is doing outreach on the streets, talking to our neighbors, creating media, planning demonstrations. And so we encourage everyone to get plugged into the movement in every single way possible. We will be here every day until our demands are met. This is a renewed optimism that we're all feeling, and we'll be here every day.
All right, thank you very much. Can you explain your name?
Yes, Tahia, spelled Tahia.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Can you explain your name? Yes. Tahia, spelled Tahia. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, 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 than
in Spain in the late 30s.
Suspension of students engaged in peaceful protests and their arrest by the New York City.
Dedication to excellence, their commitment to their students, the quality of the undergraduates and graduate students that we have here. And she should know that.
Couches or floors to take shelter in faculty housing because they were rendered homeless in the city of New York.
Police Department.
This is the first time I've ever held a microphone at a protest of any kind. I'm not sure whether that's something to take pride in or not.
Yes, it is.
But I say it because this is not typical for me. I'm here because I am so concerned about what has happened at this university, with where we are now, and with where we are going. Thursday, April 18, 2024, will be remembered as a shameful day in Columbia's history. The president's decision to send riot police to pick up peaceful protesters on our campus was unprecedented, unjustified, disproportionate, divisive, and dangerous. We are fortunate. We don't know how fortunate we are. We are fortunate that no one was hurt. With that kind of show of force, with all those firearms, all it takes is one person to get nervous, a table to fall, a car or a truck to backfire on Amsterdam Avenue, shots fired. The New York Police Department does not belong on this campus except in January. And that show of force was a sign of weakness.
Yes.
Shame on her! Say it.
In trying to show that they meant business, what they showed was their incompetence. So I want to say one other thing, and that's about the congressional testimony on Wednesday. And this is about academic freedom. It's also about Columbia. In 3 hours of testimony, the president of the university, to my mind, showed no pride in our institution. She said nothing meaningful. She said nothing meaningful about the virtues of this institution, of its people, of its faculty, of its staff, of its researchers, their dedication to excellence, their commitment to their students, the quality of the undergraduates and graduate students that we have here. The distinctive record of academic accomplishment and impact, the variety and rigor of the scholarship which is happening here today, the prospects for continued excellence. She didn't say anything about any of those things. She allows slander of our institution to stand without rebuke. Soviet-style education, no response. Intolerant bigots, no response. I know these folks, and you know them too. That's not who we are, and she should know that. There were members of Congress who wanted to decide who should be disciplined on this institution and how much, what should be taught, how it should be taught, who should teach it, what academic departments should exist and which should not, who should serve in leadership positions, who should be promoted, who should be fired. Those are academic questions. Those are not congressional questions. What is at stake? What is at stake is not just faculty governance, it's institutional independence. It's the sovereignty of Columbia University and every university like this one. The United States has the greatest colleges and universities in the world. And that's why people come from around the world to study here, to research here, and to teach here. That's our inheritance. Universities like this one. And we would be fools not to defend it in every quarter of those who do not believe in the academic mission and the pursuit of academic excellence. So I have no confidence in her leadership. I'm speaking only for myself. I have no confidence in the president's leadership. With what she has said, and with what she has not said, and with what she has done, and what she has not done, she has forfeited the privilege to lead this great university.
On this campus as a student, and I've now spent 19 years on this campus as a faculty member. Where are we leading students out? To buses? To police stations? For summonses? To bunker down in their dorms and refuse to leave because they have nowhere else to go? To their friends' couches or floors? To take shelter in faculty housing because they were rendered homeless in the city of New York? To disciplinary hearings for infractions of university rules? Is this what it means to be an educational institution? Is this what it means to lead students out? From the beginning of this crisis, our educational leaders have failed to provide balanced and caring messaging that acknowledges the real grief of our students and faculty on all sides of this issue. And trustees are running scared of outside forces that should have no place in the day-to-day work of many.
I want to do that.
I'm just here to hear the escalation. I'm not
Usman, thank you for.
What I will say is that all members of this
side in a decades-long system of apartheid. It's very important that our message is being clearly communicated. And my message would also be, again, to stand firm in your beliefs. I know it may be scary, the idea of facing disciplinary actions from your university, but everyone plays a role in this fight. Everyone plays a role in this fight for justice, in this fight for anti-colonialism. And it's very important that people are standing firm in their beliefs.
And are you guys working with a decentralized form of leadership, or is there more like central groups or organizations that run the state?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Is the leadership more decentralized here, or is there like core organizations or people that you would point the press to, or even just outside people to as leaders of this?
We have a democracy within this encampment. All members' voices, ideas, and perspectives are valued. And I would point you to our programming that we have daily. Every single day, we start with an assembly and we end with an assembly where all members of the encampment are invited to hear updates about what's been going on within the encampment, outside of the encampment, negotiations with the university, and all ideas and perspectives are welcomed. And we also have amendments that are voted on time to time.
Quick question I have. Obviously, this seems to be you're in for the long haul unless the situation is resolved with your demands. How would you deal with the police department and various campus security if they try to do what they did on Thursday again? How would your group deal with that?
No comment on that. What I will say is that we stand firm in our beliefs. We stand firm in our demands, and we, as Quad and SJP have made publicly known, will not be leaving until our demands are met.
What has been the interaction with the university? Have there been any talks with the administration?
I would direct you to our lead negotiator, who is not here right now, but if you stick around, I could possibly find them. Any other questions? Any other questions?
I'd love to speak to either you or another student about the hour by hour, day by day.
I can try to find you someone shortly.
Am I allowed to do the pictures as you said, just not of the faces?
Yeah, so if you're doing pictures in the encampment, again, we ask that you are not photographing people's faces. Even if people are masked up, even if people's faces are nearly fully concealed, we ask that you do not take pictures of their faces. If you want to take a picture of someone, please ask for their permission and wait for explicit consent. You can take pictures of signs, but if you want to take pictures of tents or even the inside of tents, that also requires people's permission as well.
What about if people agree to be interviewed on camera? Will that be an issue? Or
people should not be giving interviews unless they are media trained. We want to ensure the protection of all of our members in the camp, and so when asking for an interview, if you could please do the courtesy of asking that individual if they're media trained. They themselves should already know that if they're not media trained, that they probably shouldn't be giving an interview. And again, I'm going to try and find people who are media trained that can provide you all with an interview if you so wish.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What is your position?
What was that?
Your position.
My position?
Or what do you want to identify?
What I identify as, I am a student here at Columbia College, and I am a person who is fighting for Palestinian liberation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you like an organizer, a coordinator? What type of position?
I am a person who is fighting for Palestinian liberation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for covering this. Of course. I have some perspective. People who are like not leading. There are some people who are like very different. Alternated nights. It's okay that I'm not be here tonight. Can you guys lead a tent?
Okay. So, I mean, that's fine. We have a good story here, you know. I'm glad you guys actually video it. Okay, go with me.
Went down to Erica's house tonight.
Part of this illegitimate university. They have at every turn shown their cowardice and shown their government institution, especially
Oh, we learned from that.
we got a new college and sustainability.
Change your mind.
Yes, this claims to be a qualified.
You can take a picture.
We really appreciate that you understand that your students are part of the community. We all
No, it's like back one of the side.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
If someone said encampment,
Yeah. Yeah.
we keep us safe.
Yeah.
Where?
Hey, is this your first time here?
Yeah, our friends are in
What person you come on in?
Hey.